Hey, John Oakes here, and welcome to video one of my affiliate marketing crash course. Now, this is where it all starts, right? Video one, what we're going to do here today in this video is kind of lay some groundwork, kind of let you know who this training is for, what it is, and set some expectations, and really kind of open your eyes as to what's possible and understand why it is that you're really going to want to pay close attention to this and watch the next 5 videos. Now, I'm going to keep these all very short and sweet. I'm only giving you the stuff that you really need to hear, the basics. Okay, so let's first start with who is this really for? Who's this training ideally suited for? So if you're an affiliate marketer or you're somebody who's, struggling online to make sales, trying to get traffic to your website or your offer, this is for you. You're going to have some real eye-opening moments in this training. Now, if you're somebody who has never done marketing before, and has no clue, you just know that you want to change something about your lifestyle, you want to create more financial freedom, and you want to do something where you can make money online, this is exactly what you need to hear and see, because I'm going to outline everything start to finish that you need to set up and get turned on in order to start that flow of income coming in. And everything is included here, right? We're going to talk about products, we're going to talk about setup marketing systems, all of this stuff. And we're doing it really, really simple, right? So nobody's going to get lost in this. Even if you're a brand new newbie, you have no idea, you don't even understand some of the terminology you hear people use online, this is going to be exactly what you need. And then lastly, if you're a network marketer and you're marketing, a network marketing company, and you're struggling to get leads, to get people to join you in your business, this is also going to apply directly to you, okay? And why is it that this whole strategy I'm going to show you is something that's applicable to all of those people? Is because this is not a loophole strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you. This is something that is a core foundational structure that not only has always worked, but always will work. And you're going to see why this is going to make a lot more sense as you get through the 5 additional videos after this one. So with that, let's get to know each other a little bit better from this point forward. So I want to share a little bit of my background with you, and then I'm going to have you do an exercise where you actually connect with me online and send me a message, say hi, something, right? Because I want to get you into action mode where you're actually interacting with other people. Keep in mind that no matter what it is you're selling, a product, a service, a network marketing business, a business opportunity, any of those things, it is a people business. And online these days, in order for people to feel comfortable buying from you, whatever they're buying, they have to feel like they know, like, and trust you. And so we're going to be talking about building that know, like, and trust factor. I like to call it the know, like, trust triangle, right? It is a foundation that has to exist if you're going to ever achieve success online. So don't let that intimidate you. Let me start by just sharing a little bit about my background. Now, I've been in business for a long time, right? Actually, I think 1996 was the last time I was actually employed. And today, I'm 100% unemployable, right? And that's the goal, I think, for everybody watching this, is you want to become unemployable so that no matter what kind of job somebody offered you, whatever the salary was, you would promptly turn it down because you are the owner of your lifestyle and of your life, and you can create whatever level of income you want at your fingertips, right? That's what's available to you. So I started out, online doing stuff once I was no longer employed. My wife and I partnered up together. I've been married for a long time, and we're business partners, my wife, Natasha, and I, and we have a 10-year-old son. And we started a number of different businesses. Some of them were brick and mortar style businesses. Some were online things. I did affiliate marketing. I tried lots of different things. We've been in a number of network marketing businesses in the past, as I'm sure a lot of you watching this right now can totally relate to that. The most recent thing was up until about 2010. We had a brick and mortar company that was very, very successful. We owned the actual office building, we had employees, the whole thing. It was a very successful company in the financial sector. And the government changed regulations around that industry and literally put us out of business overnight. It was to the point where it was futile to try and fight the system and continue to do business as we were, So it forced a very important change for us. It forced us to reevaluate our life and our lifestyle and say, hey, we're starting over at square one. And by the way, that pushed us to the brink of bankruptcy. We lost our house that we built and all this stuff, right? And many of you understand financial crisis. That's where we were in 2010. But we didn't let that get us down. We didn't let that, just completely hammer us. We dealt with it and we said, how can we move forward? How can we create a new lifestyle moving forward that's something we really want? And we decided that what we really wanted was a freedom lifestyle, freedom to move about the planet as we chose without having to worry about, do we have enough money? Without having to worry about, I have to be in a specific geographic location for a job or for work or for a specific business. And the only way to really accomplish that was by creating an online business that we could do, essentially run from a laptop from anywhere in the world. And so that's what we really set out to do. And again, that was back in 2010, right? So it's been a number of years. I went through several years of struggling to figure out this internet stuff at that point. And that might be right where you're at right now watching this video. You might be at that point where I was about 4 years ago, where I was spending a bunch of money, buying courses, going to seminars, trying to find the right people to follow and to listen to online, and not getting the results that I thought I deserved, even though I was putting tons of time and money into my business. I was marketing all kinds of different things. I couldn't figure out how to put all the pieces together. I was being told I needed to do email marketing. I had to build a list. I needed to, set up funnels and pages, and I needed to have this product or that product. And all this stuff was very difficult to navigate and put all together in a way that it actually worked and that would actually allow me to run a business and create success. And so long story short, a few years ago, I really kind of discovered a way to put it all together so that it really works. And since that time, I've been able to, create a very large level of success from my online business, to the point where we can travel when we want, we can live where we want, we can, not be on anybody's schedule, not have to ask for vacations, all of that kind of stuff. And if you saw my previous video, we took like 10 vacations over the last 24 months. We've been to 7 or 8 different countries now. We go on big vacations every single year. And so we want to continue that lifestyle. And the cool thing about it is that every year the business continues to grow, the income continues to grow, but what we put into it, the time and effort, does not grow. And this is a really, really important thing I want to get across, because this is where I see so many people getting lost trying to build a business online. Is what attracts them to it in the beginning is the time freedom aspect. They hear the magical words, create all this time freedom and own your own business and be able to create lots and lots of money and do whatever you want. But then they dig into it, or they get started with something and they have that sick reality that, or reality check rather, that they're putting so much effort and time into their business that they can't ever do anything else. They can't enjoy life. And they go into what is commonly referred to as the grind, right? I'm sure you've heard that term. Well, here's the thing. I hated the grind. I was in the grind. I hated the grind. And I thought, if this is what it's all about, then I don't want to do an online business. I don't want to do online marketing, because that is not sustainable. It's also not enjoyable. It's not attractive. And it's not what really attracted me to wanting to do this in the first place. So I imagine some of you guys can relate to that. So you'll be really, really pleased to hear that the grind is not necessary. Okay? It's not necessary ever if you do things in a manner that I'm going to show you, because all those people that are out there and they're sitting at their computers for 8 to 10 hours a day, playing on Facebook and poking around and doing all this stuff, they're wasting a ton of time. It's not necessary. And in fact, it's very counterproductive to creating results. And so really keep that in mind. So how much time does it take to build an online business? Right? It's a question I get all the time. And although if you do what I teach and everything that I show you, the system and the strategy I'm going to share with you, You can actually build a business in 30 minutes a day, okay? But there's a big but with that. But in the beginning, 30 minutes a day is not really enough time. It's going to take you too long to kind of get things ramped up, and it's not going to create the results as fast as you want them. So a more realistic time frame, 2 hours a day. Okay, if you can focus on that 2 hours a day, here's the thing. If you truly will carve out 2 hours of dedicated time per day to build your online empire, I can show you how to continue at 2 hours a day and not go past that, not spend more than that, because it's not necessary, right? And here's the thing. Because we apply leverage, and what I show you is truly a leveraged marketing strategy and system, in 2 hours a day, you can start creating a business. And once it goes profitable, then you continue to build it and continue to build it. The income can continue to grow and continue to climb, even though you're not spending more time doing it. And that's how you create a business like what I have now, where I can travel. I can be in San Diego, California 1 week, and then 2 weeks later, I can be in Mexico for a couple of weeks there on the beach, and my business continues to grow. The income continues to come in, even though I'm spending very little time actually doing business activities, right? And that's what I want you to sort of set your sights on, if that's what you truly want to create, is a time freedom business that has an unlimited income potential. Okay, so that's what we're going to be mapping out in this 6-video training course, is how to create that. And that can be done marketing pretty much any product, any service, all of those things. However, it's going to work a lot better if you market something that is very conducive to the internet leverage strategy, which is what I personally show you, what I personally do myself. So if you're wanting to sort of take the guesswork out of it and take the shortcut, then directly below this video, there'll be a button there that says, that you can click there and check out the system that I personally use and recommend. I highly recommend that you do that. At least go check it out so you're aware of it and you understand kind of how it works. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. Keep watching these training videos, because in the next one, what we're going to do is really dig into the 4 major core things that you need to put in place in order to really build a successful online business. And I'm not going to just say, these are the 4 things you got to do, now go do it. I'm going to actually walk you through them, and I'm going to break them down, and I'm going to show you how to set them up and where to get them and all of that stuff. It's all going to be mapped out for you. So no guesswork, no stone left unturned. Again, we're going to keep this short and sweet. So before I end this video, what I want to share with you guys real quick, or again, we talked about that exercise, right? Let me share my screen. All right, so you should now see my Facebook on the screen. And what I want you to do is, while you're watching this video, go ahead and jump on over to my Facebook personal profile, and I'll put a link down below this video for that as well, in case you don't see it or can't get to it. But you can get there by just going to facebook.com/JON.OCHS. That's my name. So facebook.com/JON.OCHS. When you get there, you'll see a button up here that says Add Friend. You can go ahead and add me as a friend. Just so you know, I keep hitting that 5,000 friend limit. So if it tells you that you can't friend me, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll still be following my posts if you do that. And then right next to it, you'll see a button that says Message Me. You can go ahead and click the message button. Send me a quick message and just say, hey, John, I'm watching your training video. I'm on video 1. And if you have something really good you want to say about it, if you like what you're hearing so far, let me know that. And I'd be happy to respond to that, provided you're doing it in hours that I'm awake. Understand people all over the world are going to watch this video. So, give me some time to respond to that. I also get a lot of messages, but I do take the time to respond to people that are my subscribers and send me a message. The reason, again, I want you to do that is because this is all about personal interaction, right? So get in the habit of interacting with people and building relationships online. Not that you're going to spend a ton of time doing that, because you're not, but it's important to build the right relationships with the right people. So go ahead and send me a quick message. And then on that same note, what I want to do is invite you to join my private Facebook mastermind group. Okay, now the purpose of this group is going to be for me to share a lot more information with my subscribers. So you're getting an exclusive invite to this, and you can find it by just going up to the Facebook search bar, typing in my name, John Oakes, and you'll see John Oakes Mastermind will show up. If you click on that, that will take you to my private mastermind group. If I can get Facebook to load. There we go. All right, so the picture up here might look different because I change that every so often, but it'll say John Oakes Mastermind, and then just click the join button right there. And then when I see that, I'll go ahead and approve you into that group. And there will be a pinned post at the top that'll have some really good information there that you can start following to get things rolling. And then feel free in here to leave comments on posts or ask questions, that kind of stuff. This is just an additional place where I can provide more value to you as a subscriber and help you achieve those results that you're looking for. So be sure and do that. I will also, by the way, put a link to that private Facebook mastermind underneath the video that you're watching right now. So you'll see that stuff down there. And let me close that. All right, excellent. So let me quickly check my notes and make sure I covered everything in this first video that I wanted to. And let's see. All right, perfect. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end video 1. Like I said, I like to keep these short and sweet. In the next video, video 2, like I said, we're going to go ahead and dig into the 4 crucial elements, the core foundational elements you need to have in place in order to really build a successful online business. And that's where we start getting into the nitty-gritty of how to set things up and really get things rolling. So with that, again, be sure and click the button below, check out the system that I'm using. If you decide to go ahead and join that, you'll be joining my personal group inside of that organization, and you'll get included into my personal mentoring group. You'll have your own personal coach that will be assigned to you to help you get through the steps of getting things set up and rolling. It's a phenomenal system, so I do hope that you click the button below, check it out, watch that video, and kind of educate yourself on what's out there and available for you. And with that, I will see you in the next video, so be watching your inbox for the notification on that, and we'll see you then.